Welcome everyone to our meal plan spreadsheet walkthrough. This tutorial will guide you through the process of using our meal planner, helping you create a copy of the spreadsheet so you can edit it to suit your needs. Our meal planner spreadsheet is available for purchase in our Etsy shop, and you can find the link and our contact information in the description below. Let's dive in and get started. To get started, you need to make a copy of the spreadsheet to gain editing abilities. Open the original spreadsheet using the link provided. Once the spreadsheet opens, go to the top menu and click on File, Make a Copy. A dialog box will appear asking you to name your copy and choose its location in your Google Drive. Name it something like My Meal Planner and click OK. Now you have your own editable version of the meal planner spreadsheet. The meal planner spreadsheet consists of 6 main tabs: Start Here, Weekly Meal Planner, Meal Ideas, Recipe Book, Inventory, and Final Shopping List. The first tab you'll see is the Start Here tab. This tab is where you can enter units and categories you will be using for the meal planner. There are pre-filled units and categories, but you can remove them if you want to and add your own. This tab also has short instructions on how to make a copy, our contact information, a link to our suggestions form, and a feedback form. Additionally, you'll find links to our YouTube tutorial, other products in our shop, and a link to review our meal planner. If you need a fresh start or accidentally delete some formulas, there's a link to the original template as well. Next, let's move to the Weekly Meal Planner tab. Here, you can plan your meals for the whole week. You can plan for breakfast, lunch, and dinner with an automated shopping list. Click on the drop-down menu, and a relevant list will show up. You can choose the dish you want, and the relevant link will show below it, leading you directly to the meal idea. From the meal idea, you can click the link that takes you straight to the recipe. The quantity, units, and ingredients will be pulled up automatically. You can choose to scale up or down the number of servings. For example, if you want half the serving of the original recipe, simply enter 0.5 and the shopping list will adjust automatically. Remember to enter real numbers like 0.5 instead of 1/2 so the planner can read correctly. Check the checkbox if the meal is a leftover and it will not be added to the grocery list. This process works the same for lunch and dinner throughout all days of the week. Now, let's head to the Meal Ideas tab. This tab is where all the links to your recipes will be listed. You can click the link to go directly to the recipe. The Recipe Book tab is where you can enter all your recipes for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Enter the recipe name in the white space, the quantity, and choose the unit of measurement from the drop-down. Next, choose the category and then enter the ingredients. At the top, you can specify the number of servings the recipe originally makes. Next to that, you can add the link to the recipe, which will lead you directly to it. Below, you can insert an image link or an image. The image link will show the image of what the dish looks like. For example, go to Pinterest or any other website, right-click the image, and copy the image link. You can also directly enter an image. Let's say you saw the recipe and took a screenshot and would like to add it here. To add an image directly, click on Insert, Image, Image in Cell. Select your image and place it inside the cell. You can also copy and paste the image to the sheet. Copy the image from your source, right-click on the image and select Copy or use Ctrl-C, Command-C. Paste it by pressing Ctrl-V, Windows, or Command-V, Mac, after copying the image from another source. This image will float over the cell. To insert a floating image into a cell, first select the cell where the image should be by clicking on it. Click on the floating image. Small blue squares will appear around the corners and edges of the image, indicating it is selected. Look for the 3 vertical dots icon in the top right corner of the image. Click on this icon to open the Image Options menu. In the drop-down menu that appears, click on Put Image in Cell. The image will automatically resize and fit within the selected cell. The Inventory tab is where you can track the amount of items you have available. Simply enter the quantity available at the moment and it will be taken off the list and will only show the quantity you need to buy. To remove things like salt and pepper from the list, enter a larger quantity than the list shows and they will be taken off the list. You can also add additional items you want to shop for in the empty space provided. Enter the quantity, unit of measurement, category, and item. For example, you might need to add dishwasher soap or body wash. Finally, we have the Final Shopping List tab. This tab shows your final grocery list. It includes the quantity, category, unit, and item. Simply check the checkbox to scratch an item off the list. There is also a mini budget section where you can enter the budget for each item, the actual amount paid, and see the difference between the two. You can also change the currency if needed. This list is printable. To print a selection, first make a selection of the area you want to print. Once the selection is complete, go to File, Print, or use the keyboard shortcut Control-P. In the Print Control dialog, change the print option from Current Sheet to Selected Cells. You can also change the orientation between landscape and portrait. Adjust the scale to fit the selection on one single page. Once your selection is ready to print, click the Next button. You can choose to save it as a PDF or pick a printer. Once you've set your printer destination, click Print. That covers everything you need to know about using this meal planner spreadsheet. By following these steps, you can easily plan your meals, manage your recipes, keep track of your inventory, and create a printable shopping list. If you have any questions or need further assistance, feel free to reach out to us through the contact information provided in the Start Here tab. For a new week, you can easily edit the meal planner by swapping around the recipes to suit your preferences. Simply go to the Weekly Meal Planner tab and rearrange the dishes as needed. The shopping list will automatically adjust to reflect any changes you make. Additionally, feel free to add as many new recipes as you want to the meal planner. Just head over to the Recipe Book tab, enter the details for your new recipe, and it will be ready to use in your meal planning. This flexibility allows you to customize your meal planner to fit your ever-changing tastes and needs. Thank you for using our meal planner.